Today is the 23rd of September. We're having a MicroProfile technical discussion. Please help out to do the minutes, record the minutes. Thank you.
Of course, it's
Okay.
not very technical so far. Discussion.
That's right. No technical issues. Okay. Mike, technical things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to ask real quick. So when the Garden State Jug was paying dues, it was the MicroProfile working group was in US dollar and the Eclipse Foundation was in euro. So I guess if I'm understanding this correctly, then now the MicroProfile working group will be in euros.
I think it's across the board. I think it's all the working group. The fees need to be in euros. However, how much that'll be to be done, to be decided.
Okay.
But it's the working group fee we discussed. Yes.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I heard correctly.
Correct. Yeah. So the currency will be in euros. The amount of the fees are up to the steering committee to decide, and also the question as to whether there will be a 2026 budget is also for the steering committee to decide.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, that's the two topics for next week. I outlined it in the message I sent out. I haven't gotten the full agenda down, and to be honest, I may not do anything else because I think these will probably take most of the meeting. One being the budget and spend, and the second is going to be this topic, right, around MicroProfile in Jakarta. That's probably sufficient. The question is, do we want to talk about a potential 7.1 release? That's something that we could do here even, right? Is talk about, are there any specs that are interested in releasing, any feature updates? And I thought there was, sorry, mental hiccup here.
You mean 7.2?
Yes, 7.2. See, I'm already mental hiccuping. I'm just going to add to it. Is a 7.2 out of the question? I'm not even talking about this year versus next year, just a 7.2 in general, right? Something potentially to discuss.
Yeah. At this point, I think you need to figure out which spec would like to do any update for the MP7.2 release, and also the potential ratifying implementation is as well. Also for people to think about. Spec update together is okay. Yeah, we need some. Okay. Yeah, I think we should discuss, think about offline, and also we discuss more next week as well. Good point you brought up, John. So the other things, OSS RH, it looks like from the experiment done by the MicroProfile Open API, it seems it went well. Roberto, do you have the latest?
Latest what?
Latest about the staging repo. You experimented. I think it's Open API. They have done a RC. Did you work with?
So I was not aware that they have done an RC. I can have a quick look. But yeah, I mean, as I mentioned the other couple of weeks, apparently the current state of the Maven Central is that allows you to see approvals over there. Let me have a quick look to see if I can see it there.
If you can see it, that would be great. You can stage it. Yeah, ask Michael. He didn't no respond. Okay, let me put it in here. MP. API.
When they did that?
Think. Let me see. Let me see. Open API. It's a few 2 days ago.
Because I see there was like a deployment like 6 days ago, but it's already been published.
Oh, is this one 401?
411 RC1, yes.
401 I see one. Oh,
So
it's
the-
already published. So he said the release 20th September.
No, not that one. There is like a 4.1.
Oh, this is, yeah, you are right for this one, tech.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
one's already on Central, but so the issue here with this UI is, well, I think it was also an issue with the other UI because you cannot see who approved it. So I can only see that it was published. And I did configure the parent POM to require approval here. So someone came in and then just publish it from the deployment. I mean, that's fine. Just saying that I don't know who did the publishing.
Maybe Mike then.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there is. So that's something also that we may have to discuss because there is a lot. I mean, you can go. Well, all of you can probably go to Maven Central, and you can see the user list that has access to the MicroProfile namespace. So I'm counting maybe like 30 people, give or take. And some of these are no longer associated with the project. So
Oh, we should yeah, we should approve that list.
yes, I mean, not only should prune that
We have
list,
a
but
link.
then
We have a link to list the members who can push to Maven Central.
let me paste the link there. So there's on the chat. I don't, let me open the document, but
Let me see.
so you need
Oh.
to log in
Oh, error.
to Maven Central to see the list.
Error occurred, loading, failed to load error.
Yes, because you have to
Oh.
log in.
I have to log in. I will sign in.
Maybe, let me see, maybe you're not with the right user. Let me check.
Yeah, I am. I have done. Yes.
Or
I can see it now.
how can you see it? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the list. It's huge. So
Oh,
any
yeah.
any of those users can approve deployments and make changes on the MicroProfile namespace.
Oh, I see. There's no Okay.
Yeah, and there is no notion of roles, at least as far as I can tell. It's just like it's like all
How
or nothing.
Okay, how to approve it then? Which
So you have to go to publish.
publish? Oh, this one.
Yeah, and then on deployments, you
Published
see
6 days ago.
yes. So you see the things that were if that was for improvement, it was like a different state, can't remember. So you go there to the list, to the filter list. On the side you have like that filter symbol. You should be able to see the different states. Up, left, yeah, that one.
Filter.
Click there. So you go deployment state. Yeah, so as far as I remember, it's when you do the publishing or when you do the release, it stays in publishing.
Oh, and it release it publishing. Okay.
And then you have like a button over there that you'll say that publish. So when it's on publishing, it's over there. There is like an URL that you can use to download the artifacts. And it's not available on Central yet. And when you hit publish, then the state moves to publish it, and then the artifacts become available on Central after a couple of hours. Well, if you're lucky, maybe like after half an hour. But yeah, it may take some time between publish it and publish it. But yeah,
I think it stays in validated until it's published, or it goes from validated to publishing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so maybe.
And just as a FYI, in the plugin, which you could probably do in the parent POM, you can actually override that name so it's not just simply deployment to use like the version and artifact or something like that. So you can get something a little bit more meaningful out of it if you want.
Which
So it's not
plugin?
just say that again. I'm sorry.
Which plugin?
In the Maven Central deploy plug, I can't remember the name of it, but whatever that deploy plugin
Yeah,
is.
there is the plugin that we have to update on parent POM. The releases. Now they created like a new plugin. You don't use the old ones anymore.
Right. There's the PR linked in the it's already been merged, but I was just saying, like, if you want it's not a requirement, but if you want something like that's a little bit more meaningful than just deployment, you can actually change it to have an actual decent name.
Yeah, I mean the settings that we have right now over there is just mostly default.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So we need to, okay, I will talk with Mike to see whether he clicked the button or the release process automatically published.
Well, let me
Or you
check.
talk to Mike.
But as far as I remember, I made the settings on the plugin to require approval or publishing on Central.
The other question I have is, once we stage, considering this for the release, how can we send a link to the working group members to check these artifacts? Can they access it? Or do we have to upload somewhere else for the ballot?
No, you can access it, but it requires you to get the UID of the deployment, and you need to log in with your credentials. And there is no UI, so you have to like curl or do some other thing to be able to download the thing. But again, I mean, they have been changing and they have been like improving the process all the time. So as you remember, maybe like a month ago, only the person that made deployment was able to deploy. Now everyone that has access to the namespace can deploy as well. So maybe at some point they'll have some UI, but at the moment there is no UI, and you have to download the things manually. But I mean that I tried that maybe like a month ago, so I'm not sure what the current state is. Again, because they're changing things like very, very fast. Even this UI was changed from last week. It was not like this. So
So with this, for example, if we release MicroProfile telemetry, for example, 2.2, and then if I stage it, I have to I have to download the artifacts to somewhere else for the working group members to view, because not everybody can log on to be able to access that staging repo.
yeah, but those are the ones that go to central. But aren't we also copying the artifacts to like an FTP folder in Eclipse?
There's some to the download or Eclipse, but we don't use that for the voting. For voting in the past, we use for the Sonatype. Let me see, and also
Yeah, like that the staging one.
Even the old one. So you're saying that members you're worried because members require credentials, but on the old one, you require credentials to log into to the staging repo as well, and the credentials are the same.
no. So the public URL is you don't need to log in. So for example, if I go to the, take an example here, or I can't see it anymore.
Okay, I know what you mean. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean as far as I can double check again if they made any additional changes, but at least when I tried it, it was behind credentials, and it was like a plain URL with no UI.
Okay.
Yeah, this it's not really like a staging repository like you had before. It's the like Sonatype removed staging effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly like a folder which contains the artifacts that you're there in publishing state, and those are the ones that are just going to be moved to central. So it's not
right.
It doesn't have that staging repo as it used to be in the past. But the files are pretty much the same. So
Yeah. Okay, Roberto, thank you, Roberto. Roberto to carry on investigate. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we carry on to do more digging on this. The other item about MicroProfile rehome to Jakarta. So this is what I mentioned here. As for the namespace conversation on the Jakarta EE spec committee call on the 3rd September. This is the ballot verbiage. So it's SPAC committee welcome the joining MicroProfile in joining Jakarta EE working group that must obey by the GSP and release procedures. So and then the next step is this will be discussed at the platform, Jakarta EE platform group. I volunteered to come up with a proposal for the namespace conversation. I have a draft, and I'm hoping to share with the platform group. Yeah, next week also, and then further the conversation. Are there any other thoughts? And then, John, you said that in the next week, the steering committee call, we also discuss this more, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. It's just reconvene and then rediscuss this matter again, and together with all the program plans, also the budget to spend, and all the different matters associated with this. Are there any other issues or people want to bring up? Okay, if not, you have nearly half an hour back. Yeah, thank you all for coming.
Thanks,
and
Emily.
see you
Thanks,
all
all.
next week. Yeah, cheers. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.